So today I'm interviewing Paul Ferguson, a Cheshire-based designer and manufacturer of safety equipment that is used in industry, security forces and military organisations across the globe. A qualified mechanical engineer, Paul has worked for Supreme Visors since 1994, and he describes his business as being driven by innovation, and they are committed to making high-quality products that protect people at their places of work. So Paul, tell me, why did you start working with Supreme Visors?
Well, I've always had a strong connection with small business, having run my own businesses prior to qualifying as an engineer. After graduating from the University of Liverpool, I went on to a role as an aviation engineer, actually based in Liverpool. This involved determining stresses and strains in materials and structures, which we used to apply forces to, theoretically to start with, and then also in the lab. And we used to manufacture a range of hydraulic equipment, mostly for military equipment like helicopters and advanced fighter jets, but also business jets and so on. So that was a pretty cool job. I'm also still incorporated with the Royal Air Transport Society. It continued to drive my commitment to the development of the professional standards that I achieved with those guys. I later joined Supreme Visors. They were struggling to start with when I joined them, and we actually developed shot blasting helmets because they were quite well connected with the shot blasting trade. So we produced our own style of equipment, which in this case was a helmet. After we developed it, I then had to get into my car, and we went out and sold it because it's a small business, so you have to wear every single hat. Then it snowballed from there, and I enjoyed the cut and thrust of being face to face with the customers. Whilst I was at it, I sold some other items too, like our ever-growing range of design to fit visors that we have at the moment. Following this, I aimed our sort of sights higher at the blue chip companies that we produce original equipment for, such as protective visors. This, coupled with my passion for product development, led me to become the managing director at Supreme Visors in 2001. A few years later, we got together and actually did a management buyout of the company around about 2005.
That's really interesting, Paul. Thanks for explaining that background to us. So can you just tell me where your products that you're manufacturing now are used?
Well, our product speciality is actually visors, the main component for a wide range of variety of applications, from shot blasting and paint spraying to mine clearance and bomb disposal. We make thousands of different profiles in around 70 different materials. We also really specialize in respiratory equipment and helmet manufacture. We're what we class as a neck up manufacturer. So it's anything from the neck up, so respiratory, eye protection, and that sort of thing. Nothing from the neck down.
So you're a good man to know then. Can you tell me where your products are used? Are you're manufacturing in the UK, but your products are used across the world? Are you exporting?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, we're one of UK's leading visor companies. We're proud to work with prominent global manufacturers to produce a wide range of safety equipment. We're currently shipping our safety equipment worldwide. I lose count, really, 30 or so countries. I mean, we've always been very strong in Scandinavia, which is strange, really, for the population size compared to the rest of the world. But we've got a very strong European market, and then we go global from beyond there. But we make all sorts of items, from protecting riot horses to creating road traffic collision screens for the fire brigade.
So it's a really, really varied mix of products then that you're producing. You're based in Runcorn in Cheshire. Why did you choose Runcorn specifically? Is it a great place to be based as a business in your sector?
Yeah, I mean, Runcorn's renowned for innovation and a manufacturing hub. The industrial and commercial life of the town has changed considerably over the last few decades, really. The town has a fascinating history, and it's not generally known that modern chemical industry sort of started there. Today, it's the base for the huge chemical complex of ICI, Cheshire's chemical plant near Northwich, which is just down the road from us. But today, I mean, polycarbonate's the main component that we use, and we actually source that from European supply.
So you mentioned earlier that one of the products that you're making are like visors for police riot horses. So that sounds quite interesting. Anything else that you're making that might surprise us?
Well, not many people know that as well as manufacturing over 3,000 different visor shapes, we're also, I mean, our expertise goes into producing the chassis of police hats and the bowlers for the WPCs. We make the liners from a special grade of highly resistant ABS, and that's for both the boys and the girls in the blue. Gosh,
that's something that you wouldn't imagine that a visor company was involved in making hats for police officers. So well done, you. I also hear that your specialist knowledge has been brought to use during the COVID-19 pandemic. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we received a call to supply visors for 1.2 million face shields, which is quite a big order for us. It's part of the essential PPE for NHS Scotland. I was delighted that we could step in and help them, really.
Paul, well, thanks. That sounds fascinating, and maybe a topic, Paul, that we could revisit on another call, because that whole area of PPE is so vital as we're speaking today during the pandemic. So I think it's something that we should revisit. But thank you so much for taking the time today to share some insight into where the business has been and where it is now, and some of the amazing products that you're manufacturing. Thanks very much, Paul.
No problem, thank you.